What's up, MD, IFBB Pro guy Cisternino here at the Mecca, West Coast, Venice Golds, California, training 6 weeks out from the Arnold Classic 212 with none other than the man himself, Charles Glass. We getting it in. Summing up 2015 season. It was a good year for me, won the New York Pro, something I've been trying to do since I turned pro. So I was very excited about that. Going into Olympia, unless you win, you're really not satisfied as an athlete in any sport, not just bodybuilding. So was I satisfied? No. Did I look my best? Yes. Satisfied with how I placed? No. The Olympia taking 6th. Even if I took 5th, 4th, 3rd, it really wouldn't have mattered. I didn't win, so I wasn't satisfied. I tried to go into Phoenix a couple weeks after the Olympia to catch an early qualification for the Olympia, but that didn't work. I took 2nd and again wasn't satisfied. So I said, fuck it, haven't done the Arnold Classic yet. Been invited every year, and I plan to put on a display in 6 weeks.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ease it down, ease it down, ease it down, ease it down.
You're going into the Arnold, obviously, you always want to make improvements regardless if you're the champ or not. But, post-Olympia, what I was trying to do is really just hold on to the mass that I have going into the Arnold. I don't weigh in at the top of the class like a lot of those guys do. So, I feel if I can hold on to a little more size and bring the same, grainy, gnarly conditioning that I always do, then there's no reason why I shouldn't be a front runner in any show. So we're just going to try to, hold the size as long as possible and just get fucking peeled. And see that heartbeat on stage, we'll be good to go, man. Bodybuilding is a real selfish sport, regardless of who you are. So, I try to not let really anything affect me, whether it's, relationships or family or friends. I got a good filter to block bullshit out of my life. But, sometimes things come up that you really can't avoid. The biggest personal setback I had this year is I've had a really bad throat. Even as a kid, a lot of strep throat, a lot of infections in my tonsils. Never got my tonsils removed. So I ended up having a tonsillectomy and also called a uvulectomy. So they take your uvula out, both tonsils, and it actually cut the soft palate and made the back of my throat bigger. A, for sleep apnea, because I have sleep apnea, and 2, just because of the amount of infections that I was getting in my throat. So December 17th, I had surgery, had about 25, I think to 27 stitches in my throat. And I went from 230 down to 215 and then started dieting for the Arnold right almost immediately after I was able to get back in the gym after 2 weeks. And then my weight jumped back up to 225, but that was a real personal setback for me because I was actually unsure if I was going to be able to do the Arnold just because you can't eat, you can't drink, couldn't train. The doctor actually wanted me out for 3 weeks. But I said, fuck it, I'm only going out 2 weeks. I wasn't about to have a 3-week hiatus from the gym after taking a month off after competing. So, after blowing a couple stitches out of my mouth in the gym, we're back at it.
One of the biggest things we did is try to cut his time out in the gym so he get more rest. That's what's going to make him grow.
I like the gym too much. So Charles said we keep it simple, short, hit it hard, hit it heavy, and leave. So I try to get in and out of the gym. We agreed in an hour, back in legs, hour and 15 minutes, right?
That's it, we're done.
That's what we do.
That's it, come on, that's the drag curl. That's the drag curl, come on. Again, come on. Again. Come on. Come on. 2 more.
So everybody always gets on my case about me talking about that I won't be outworked. But I've been around the sport since 2003. Not as long as Chris, Charles, and some other guys, but I've been around a lot of motherfuckers who will travel, not bring their meals with them, get off a flight, not do cardio because they're tired, miss a training sessions because they're sick, opt to do 10 reps instead of 12. And when I say I won't be outworked, I also have the mentality that as bad as I want it, there's always somebody out there somewhere who wants it a little more than me. So I'm always trying to outwork every person, every second of every day. Do one more rep, one more set, one more minute of cardio. I don't make excuses for myself. You know, I don't care if it's 2 in the fucking morning. If I had to get my cardio in, I get it in. If, you know, I fly out here a couple times a year just to train with Charles. I have a posing coach, one of the best nutritionists in the game, the best nutritionist in the game, the best trainer in the game, and I do what I'm fucking told to do. And I'm not the only, you know, my fellow competitors will speak the same thing as me. You know, Jose Raymond did an interview. You know, he's 40 years old. He's probably one of the longest competing bodybuilders that are in the game now. And he said he's trained with probably every single person under the sun. And he said nobody trains harder than myself, meaning me. And you know, coming from Jose, somebody who I've been competing against since 2007, and one of my closest friends, and somebody who's won the Arnold Classic, to say that nobody will outwork me is means a lot to me. So, you know, when I say I won't be outworked, I won't be outworked. You bring anybody to this fucking gym, I'll be on a treadmill longer than them. I'll be in the gym longer than them. I'll be lifting heavier than them. Don't matter. I won't be outworked. That's just plain and fucking simple. You know, people don't like to hear the truth, but that's the truth. Nobody's gonna outwork me.
Come on, up. One more.
No, 212 division is gaining a lot of ground in the sport, especially this year at this year's Olympia. You know, they pulled the president, Jim Mannion, on stage when Bob Chick was emceeing, and you know, they opted to have the prejudging at the Orleans, where all the prejudgings held for the men's open, which I think is awesome. I think it was a long time overdue. And you know, the good thing about the 212 is, you know, we're all fairly close. I mean, some of the top guys in the 212 are some of my best friends, like Flex Lewis, Jose Raymond, David Henry. I mean, we're all fucking really close. And it's awesome because, you know, we call each other on the phone and bust balls and, you know, joke, but we also push each other. And, you know, people always talk about the camaraderie that the 212 guys have. And, you know, I'm close with a lot of the open guys. I don't really pay attention to how the open guys interact with each other. But, you know, people think the Olympia is more nerve-wracking. But, you know, being back there with Jose, Flex, David, Eduardo, all those guys, it's a fun time, man. We crack jokes, we laugh. You know, we're all friends. And we step on the stage and we want to obviously rip each other's fucking heads off and win. But, you know, backstage, it's all fun and games until, you know, they say about 10 minutes, we got to start pumping up. But that's when the attitudes change. But, you know, I'm excited for what this 212 division is bringing in the next couple of years. I think we're gaining a lot of momentum, and it's exciting for me since I'm one of the younger guys in the 212 class. So I got a lot more years behind me. So I'm excited to see where the 212 division is going to end up.
2 more. 1 more.
All right, everybody. Guy Cisternino. We just got finished training at Gold's Gym in Venice. I want to give a shout out to all my sponsors. I want to thank Cisternino Labs, Heyday Footwear, Cardillo Weight Belts, NutriChef, Muscular Development, P28, Protan, and Gas. I want to thank all my sponsors. We got 6 more weeks to bring it home, so make sure you guys check out MDTV for the latest training videos up until the 2016 Arnold Classic. We out.